Hi guys, and welcome back. I feel like I have to talk you through my thought process with today's video because it really started out as, I want to do a Valentine's kind of look, but my immediate first thought was, okay, I kind of want to do something a little different. I don't want to use pink. So I thought, well, why don't we start with something red? And then my next thought was, man, I really like red and gold together. Those were my high school colors, and I think they just go so well together. And then when I thought red and gold, I thought, man, that's like Harry Potter and Gryffindor. So somehow, this ended up being more of a Harry Potter inspired Valentine's Day tutorial. Anyway, I just wanted to let you know that the thought was there. It just somehow morphed into more Harry Potter themed. So anyway, today's video is going to be a Harry Potter inspired Valentine's Day tutorial. I'm using some red, some gold. I have some new liners that I want to try. It's kind of like a burgundy, a really deep crimson liner. So I want to try that out. So hopefully this kind of goes as planned, but like I always start out with, I took my Catrice Liquid Camouflage Concealer, I patted it on my lids, and then I actually set it with one of the shadows in my Snow White palette from Besame Cosmetics. I did a video on that a little while back, and I'll have the video up here in the little eye if you're interested. But for a lot of the matte shades today, I'm actually going to be using that Snow White palette because it is literally, it just contains the perfect shades for what I want to do. This is kind of a difficult palette to finagle, onto the screen here, but this was a shade here that I used to set my concealer down. This is Pastel 105, and I actually think I'm going to start out with probably this one here, Holly 104, and just go for it. I don't want to use too many shades on my eyes. I really just want to make them pop with that red and gold. So I am starting out with my trusty Morphe R38 and going into that Holly 104. Oh, so anyway, like I said before, I just flung the brush across the room. I'm going into that Holly 104 shade, and I'm going to start out really slow and just build it up gradually because this isn't really something that I want to blow out, and go all the way up to my brows like I tend to do. So we're just going to slowly build up this color and blend it out over time. Now that I have that first shade kind of blended to my liking, I'm going right in with the bright red shade. So this one here is Red 14, and I'm gonna, ooh, this has a lot of fallout. Anyway, I'm gonna focus this in the deepest parts of the crease in the outer half of my lid, and hopefully this looks the way I'm hoping it'll look. I don't think I've used a red this bright basically ever. Once I got that red sufficiently in the crease, kind of the way I wanted it, I went in with a flat brush and just started, I got a little mirror because it's a little bit easier to see, and I just started packing it on gently to really get that bright red to pop. I've got that red all nice and packed in pretty good on the outer half of the lid. So now what I want to do is go into the Kat Von D Saint and Sinner palette, and there is a shade here at the very bottom called Stigmata, and I'm actually not sure if my finger or like a wet brush is going to do better with this. Okay, so I think I'm just going to try my finger, and I'm going to pat this just on top of where I had packed on that red shade in the corner And then I'm going to take a clean brush and just kind of blend out the edges. Here's my clean brush. And then kind of just work this up to the intensity that I want before I have to do like, I'm going to do a half cut crease. So I want to make sure that this is the way I want it before I go in with that concealer. So before I make any bigger of a mess with this red shade, because it's literally everywhere. Got it on my pants, I got it on the table, my brushes are just like, it's just flying, it's everywhere. Anyway, like I was saying, before I make even bigger mess, I'm going to take some of my Catrice concealer, put it on the back of my hand, and I'm going to cut the inner half of my lid. It's always so like nerve-wracking doing this, even though I've done it enough times now where I should be okay with it, you know? But I'm gonna cut this. And now I'm taking just a little bit more of that white shade that I used to originally set my eyes, and I'm just going to go over the concealer lightly with that shade. So now I'm kind of debating if I really want to do the gold shade that I had picked out, or if I just want to do like glitter. I have a glitter liner that I was thinking of doing. Oh, I don't know. So many options. Okay, honestly, I think I just kind of want to go in with glitter. So I'm going to go ahead and prime the spot that I cut with my NYX glitter primer. And I've got this pretty cool chunky glitter that I got in a set of like 8 or so off Amazon, and it was, I think they were less than $1 a piece. So hopefully I don't make a bigger mess with this. I'm gonna go in, grab some glitter. Oh yeah, this is awesome. And start sticking it to my face. Okay, I'm back, and you guys can obviously tell that the rest of my makeup is on. Do you ever have one of those moments when you're right in the middle of doing something and you realize it is a poor decision, and yet you go ahead and just, you know, you're committed and you do it anyway? Yeah, that was me. Let me tell you straight away that the glitter that I chose, this right here, probably one of the worst life decisions I have made in recent history. It was an absolute mess. It got everywhere, and just, I don't know, as soon as I tapped the brush on my lid the first time, I was like, this is not really what I had in mind. But you know what? You went with it. I did it. I committed. And this is what we ended up with. So after I sat here and pondered life for a bit, after, you know, making that poor life decision with the glitter, I went ahead, decided, we're just going to move full force, keep going. So I used this new Strictly Vinyl eyeliner from NYX, and this is in the shade Hazy. It's just a slightly darker red than what I had done with the rest of my eyes. So I did kind of like a half wing here, and took it towards the middle where the glitter is, and just kind of, I wanted to make everything feel very Fox from Harry Potter, the Phoenix. So I kind of did the wing like I was doing it like a phoenix wing, sort of. And then I went ahead and used this one. This is the NYX Liquid Crystal Liner in Crystal Silk. It's kind of more of a cool toned gold, if that's a thing. Anyway, all I did with this was just use it to fill in some of the tiny gaps that I had left with this chunky glitter. And as for the lower lash line, all it is just a mix of 2 shades from the Snow White palette that I used earlier. and it is Holly 104 and Brick 105. And the lips are the Obsessive Compulsive Cosmetics Lip Tar in Red Dragon. I tried one a couple of videos back and I loved it. And this one, it just goes on so easy. And this is actually a great red shade if you're really pale like I am. A lot of red shades can kind of wash you out, but this one is a-okay. All in all, this really didn't turn out the way I had planned, but that is okay. I don't actually think that I would wear this for Valentine's. It's a little too crazy. But I do think if, what I was going for, not originally, but, that whole train of thought from Valentine's to Harry Potter, I actually think this is a pretty good Gryffindor, Harry Potter inspired look. I'm still happy with the way it turned out, and honestly, I'm glad that I took the effort to step outside my comfort zone because I think that's what's really going to push me to try a lot of new and different things, so I'm okay with it. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I know there was a lot of crazy, but if you did, please don't forget to give these videos a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button either down below or up here next to my face. I hope you guys are having an awesome weekend, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!